Without regretting the copper, the project of a noiseless workstation on Ryzen Threadripper. This year the company AMD repeated the experiment of the sunset time of the AM3 Plus platform, releasing the TR4 processors with increased power consumption and heat dissipation. Unlike the 220-watt FX9590 and FX9370, the 180-watt CPU Ryzen Threadripper is able to cope with resource-intensive tasks within the framework of the model of using the computer as a workstation. We have already found out that a small cooler with a large base is enough to cool the Threadripper, but what about passive cooling? One of the South Korean enthusiasts, under the pseudonym T-Tech, is trying to prove the system's workability, including the Ryzen Threadripper 1900X 8-core CPU, 2 powerful GeForce GTX or Quadro video cards and a copper and aluminum radiator body with sides 503 d x 480 w x 260 v mm. The Cool Enjoy website and the TF Technology blog contain detailed sketches and a description of the project that is being implemented. According to the author of the idea, he managed to interest local engineers in implementing a non-standard case in metal. To remove 180 W from the surface of the Ryzen Threadripper processor, a contact plate, though rather a bar, of nickel-plated copper, pierced by 16 copper heat pipes 6 mm in diameter, will be used in 2 tiers. Through the heat sinks on the graphic cores will pass through 6 similar heat pipes. The choice of motherboard fell on Gigabyte X399 Aorus Gaming 7, and as memory, will be used 8 DIMM DDR4 modules popular in the circle of extreme overclockers of G.Skill Trident Z series. Next to the motherboard and video cards there are two 2.5-inch drives, and behind the tray for the motherboard are additional drives and a power supply unit, or a card from it, with active cooling. The use of the fan BP somewhat spoils the overall picture. Perhaps it was worth giving 1 or 2 noiseless power supplies. On the advisability of some external elements of the hull can be argued, but in general, he, in our view, has the right to life. Recall that a similar solution NSGS0 is produced serially by the company Kalios. The difference lies in the application of a two-phase phase transition system by the Belgian company and limiting the total power of the components to 475 W in NSGS0. Participants in the Kickstarter campaign Kalios paid for the innovative building from €479 to €649. In turn, the product of the South Korean enthusiast T-Tech is unlikely to be much cheaper in production, but for low-noise or low-noise PCs, the issue of prime cost usually does not come to the fore.